Well, Yasaba, yeah, try and come on also had me say, Priscilla, Vodafone, Anaman, Dominic is here, but I'm say the Priscilla kind in terms of formatting. Inti, yeah, na formatting, no man, she is the baby boy, no my clear, maybe be to a trap. Happy birthday, sweet wife, Juliet Adom Lavo, Efri Ukuno Honum Gilbert Mensah, on a lightning technician or multimedia. Inti, also we show the best of the day and beyond. No sa person yes odo e wo kwanso nkoso so it's a birthday to Juliet Adom Lavo ukuno ye adwuma multimedia and adiaba ye ka say there His Excellency Ambassador Sam Yalley atnase e wa no say hwenim say Dr. Stephen Amwa do no friend sticker and so be ba kayensa e wa Your Excellency good morning apom ti say too free you see, my village I'm in pet because we are BCC, but you come na akaudi. Over to me, ufi village neighbor.
Bandeda.
Obenra, a hoboko.
Why you the white boko?
But said you know.
Oh, there be there. I've lost my wife, and you know that. And see, Matako village now, Maba, but I've decided to put everything in his compartment. Ghana first, then
Oh, but it's unfortunate.
I sent a message. I've sent you a message. Are you one of my best?
That's why
compatriots? Yes, we're my closest emergency friends.
Yeah.
I've sent you a message. Yeah, check. Well, but that's time.
Wow. Okay, you changed the mood. That's my. Oh, people I take good counsel from. This is so sad. Yes, I'm so sorry. So sorry.
Time for the sadness will come.
Be strong because as human as you are, but be strong.
Yeah,
be strong. There are sweet memories about you and mommy. You know, when you play them back, it might crash your mind. But when you're a bit they needed strength this morning.
Thank you.
As a matter of fact, man cannot do. It's only God. Thank you. On crowd, a breath is able.
Honestly, I'm surprised there.
Yeah.
You are for people.
Yeah, but you know definitely that. Oh, I wouldn't have just said, I've gotten this information. I'm sure.
That's okay.
Yeah.
In my confusion, maybe I've forgotten that.
That's it.
Yeah. But you know that you are one of the best friends I have.
I believe that. I believe that. Oh, this is too rough a morning. It's not a bad morning. It's a rough morning because. As I see a question. And this more reorganization, more we saying.
Yeah, I am in phases, but we have achieved a lot more because we wanted to build foundation and the obey stronger than the top.
Okay.
Before
the dynasties with you are guaranteed to say anything.
Okay, crashness and an moment foundation. That then bukra. I said the phrases. Yeah. I say I say so that is what I engage in over the past 4 or 5 months. What true challenges are because for some time no. You know BBI okay. You know BBI okay. So obey elections baby you know. And now either parliamentary and lost the presidential. Now the various debates about why we did that, but we didn't actually realize there it was coming from the branches. So if we didn't have a strong branch, and I think I really thank General Mosquito and for insistence there. If you get the head right, the rest is built. So there's no point having a flamboyant national, regional, whatever. When you don't so that's a system I adopt to. So we're going to finish this, and then the next phase. But we do November now. They are presidential candidate near me.
Okay.
Then we can plan.
This November.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
They are started say.
Yeah, TSC
Abonting. Now, as we are doing that, you know, say alternative government, possible alternative government. So we have put teams of experts together, and sometimes we even bring West critics critic to
join,
so that they can, measure what we are thinking in terms of realism and everything. And we're doing so well. I thank Professor Dansobafu, your uncle Dansobafu.
Yeah.
He's leading that charge. So he's
been very committed and loyal to the party.
Yes, I'm in about 4 or 5 committees on agriculture because we believe, say, if in 7th January, friends say you're president, a coming you can afford it. A company can afford it. And you cannot say now and buy it. No. So we are doing all that. I think by November, we'll have our cabinet and everything in readiness. Yes.
We
cannot go back to the same old mistakes. No. If you do the same thing, no. I'm promising you, sir, by parliamentary approval in Parliament, Council of State in Adom. So you're in terms of March, April. We are setting a government here because we know the people who are there. Out of experience and out of knowledge and comfort acquired, we have them. So I am very confident that the next NDC, the government, will be up and running. In spite of. So we are also learning from the mistakes of this government and understanding that they did this wrong. It's not a question of just criticizing them.
Yeah.
What would you be your alternative?
Different.
Yes. So that is what we are doing now alongside.
I see. Nti maybe Adom who should ABC me team this sugar.
Commander Sugar
Factory. I think the latest on it is the parliamentary group call honum share who insist say causing financial loss. But the trade minister tells us that Onyame Adom in the soonest possible time, it's opening up for business. When you sit back as a former ambassador, who play not just a role, a key role in setting up this structure. Ni baby abeduno, any the commentary around it now. What you say, any abrace your PC 2 as of mine, and now we have these challenges.
I think minimum our it's your word as much as I do.
It's worrying.
Because 6 years, say if that factory no ye juma and say crazy shred them agree. We spend over $500 million. 500 million. Between 300 and 500 million every year. You import sugar. All right. So you decided you cut part of that import. No sikasam. That was the rationale behind it. I am wondering why Alan Martin should all of a sudden come out and say the indigenous time of Obado. Have they planted any sugarcane there?
Maybe all those things. Say, but now, the kind of sugarcane you do, and yet the normal sugarcane be
land nankasan reduce.
I'm for encroach.
Encroach. Inke eba question Dominus University na dini na de Bampay Junction. No ye Commander Sugar Estate one assassin. Okay, we have allowed people to encroach so that we cannot do the normal acreage of plantation. No, we do our service, So we decided then that when the factory is almost to thirds completed now, we were going in for an Indian Exim Bank loan, which was approved.
It was approved?
Approved. From Dubai, and then Delhi to Mumbai is about 5 hours flight. I went about 6 to 10 times to get that loan approved. Venezuela, Brazil, India, Nankasa, we develop new varieties of sugarcane. The sucrose content are very high. And she said, "Ada dem hina shrebayen." She do them playina hade obaso. The strategy was a backward integration. Omahine say ilisidan ehumche enzema bi o idi kanto. Ansa na hwehwe enzema bi so na den ato. Say to den case toilet toilet seat na that or a part of it. But that's not the building as you see. So it takes 6 months to 9 months for actually I am matured for a year. Because any sugarcane job by what fails after 6 months and 9 months, whereas ginger, you understand, it's only good for appetition. So that was the strategy, and I've explained this. $24.5 million. So Alan Chamantin wakaja. That's why what them plantations. I mean the variety of sugarcane. No, mean by the plantation, the plant is ready. But so on your plantation, not so a plantation ready that, and I have a lot of challenges.
So at what stage Namuja sugar factory?
Say a bit of wood near Captain Smart. Maybe a windy ataren.
Yes.
No, my American inspection.
That project.
Project, no. No, my American inspection because now over there we hand over factory in whatever. It's a 10 key project. The BBA from I feel no much buguma because no buy or bag garden or maybe inspection. I'm blowing the ataren. Ask your friend Captain Smart. He also did an inspection there. With all my honor and integrity, I saw sugarcane from the machine. What they go sack him. You saw it. I saw it with all my honor and integrity.
You saw it
with all my honor and integrity. Amahin, you know me. I saw it. I was given 2 bags, one brown, one white. I gave it to one of the school for the deaf. I just went and donated it. It was a kidney one. You know, so the story that the factory was not fit to purpose is all falsehood. They came out with a story there. There was this Indian high commissioner who was saying that the factory should have been valued at $12 million. The man, I went to him and challenged him and told him that, look, he said that he was so surprised that what's one kadam? Because the whole contract was give and take, back to back, of my second in our name. But your contractors will build a factory. Indian contractors, for find a self-tech on UBC factory. Indian consultant, Indian Agriculture Sugarcane Plantation Association, on our consultant. So they did everything. So I want to
okay.
So I think that they underpriced the factory so that somebody could buy it. But it's not that the factory was not fit for purpose.
All right. I'm going to make come here, but now I'll wrap up on IMF from Commonafi. That was it for your time. And you can say, you're true more, sir. You come to see about you wrap up.
So I should video. Say your thing. You be here what I say. Who best subscribe, share, like it, and comment. Now the videos be brain never grow. So be here for François and show. But don't lose a bar. Adom TV, Adom FM. Ya what the mama. That's it.
I'm going to say, wrap up in the next 6 minutes. Name for Ambassador Sampi Yalley. So he crossed went to me about in fact, I didn't have an idea about it. Your Excellency, my akwanche kakra na yeko IMF ana a teacher for ku na ni na akasi ni so cost of living allowance in Jomuso at indefinite. So in 6 minutes you can box it up for us.
I research that. And in research, if you get your problem question wrong,
that's all.
Your hypothesis and conclusion
Everything
are
is
wrong. I'm wondering why our government is still blaming IMF, Ukraine and COVID,
Russia and
COVID for our problem. So what they are telling us is, as long as Ukraine war continues, and they are still progressing. See, until that war stops, I was thinking, say, and a great minister, back and say, please, ye pesika kakra, akoto fertilizer from wherever we get it. They are planting wheat within the next 6 months. Wheat in there, what would you will be 1 year now a day? That's all. Nanka, ever called 2023 no?
Yeah, we wheat.
Yeah, we wheat.
Whether Ukraine or no Ukraine.
We are wheat. We are not doing that. Okay. COVID is also a buyer no. Aqua and here a besamba. If you don't plan to succeed, you plan to fail. Is that what you're saying? I've seen and heard a lot of our ministers on air trying to explain why we are here.
Ukraine, COVID.
Yes.
Ukraine, COVID.
Whether it is A, B, or C, or D, we are here.
What is the solution?
What is the solution? One of our biggest problems as a country, after Kwame Nkrumah said, we have failed to develop a long-term plan. Long-term plan. So if in 2022, right, I hope we are in 2022, we are still talking about Georgesburg economy there, then we have gone back to 1928.
Same structure.
Same structure. When cocoa processing factory, it is decaying. Right?
And we are paying over $5 million to promote the eating of consumption of cocoa.
A group of chocolate. Go to industrial area, you will see food production and food distribution. Some of that it's rotting away. What was the
food distribution?
Food distribution.
Ghana food distribution.
Sure. And we're going to afford to do air conditioner. Food distribution. When your economy must be dependent on agric. Imagine. Then reason why you do her. That there are far worse reasons why we are here than what they are talking about. Do you know, and I know you know, that the PDS scandal not buying, the country lost about 500 million.
Yeah.
$500 million in as usual, we chose political exigencies over economic realities. And we are a sovereign country. Into America for physical minor, one for one. They took it off. But in that, you think that the PDS program, why did it fail? Greed of a few people. When I watch electric bills and that thing, Sikana watch one from bay. All right, then policies that should solve problems have been policies for harvesting votes over the years. So the president decided to do 1D, 1F. Instead of marketing the program as a national program, it's here as a program. This will be so unca government or the national or Daba. You're being political 1D, 1F, 1D, you created 22,000 jobs. Jobs so in 2 minutes, so I'm saying that all the policies here, Keno Furata said there, imagine, I didn't know Yanba. I mean, no. I mean, no, no calling where you're
it's true.
I don't know GIS for why you 1 hour day. Don't cast out for you. Then you procure the limousine or schooling. What kind of sensible program is this? All over the world, but if you do a program standardized for everybody, you are robbing the poor to pay the rich. We have said it. Bravado, Akufo-Addo graduates, MPP this, so that is where we are now.
Okay, so that's so think positive, work positive for Mother Ghana. Be patriotic and love your country. Always be a proud Ghanaian. So help me God.
No, we would help Ghana, but in Crawford, they are thinking they are more Ghanaians than others.